pressure and push forward as well for a different sound. And you can do that with all 16 fingers. If you have 16 fingers, I don't. But anyway, if you've got a couple of friends or one friend. So we're going to do this one, it's called the Lochabar Badger. Yeah, and we're going to go into a couple of reels after this. If you're wondering about the stomping sound, it's not actually Grace's foot, but it's partly Grace's foot. But I'll show you. This is a 3D printing project of mine. It's basically a stomp pedal, but the problem with stomp pedals is you have to like screw them down to the floor because they're always trying to go away from you. You know, you're hitting them. So on this, you don't actually touch anything. When you put your foot through, it makes a sound. And there's two laser beams, so it can time the distance between breaking the first and breaking the second beam, and that gives you the volume. And you can do samples and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be a product. I was going to try and release it this summer, but I was lucky enough to get an Arts Council bursary, and it wasn't for doing 3D printed stuff. So I'm postponing it a bit. But if you look up Turk Stomp in about 3 months' time, there'll be a website and they'll be for sale. I wish I could say there was one for everyone in the audience, but maybe next time. Thank you. chance another track that we made for our EP. So instead of going into a studio to do an EP, we were like, why not do it while we're on tour and like try and find lots of venues that are very difficult to record in. So one of the ones, there was a lot of sunshine and the cameras were blowing over and wind and everything. And this one, it was midges actually was attacking us. So that might come across in the music, I'm not sure. I'm still moving my foot and scratching myself during this set, but anyway. This is the Carolyn's Welcome and Splendid Isolation. Thank you so much to Shane on the sound, by the way. Epic stuff. I'm just saying that so he doesn't mute the accordion until next. So this is another one from our list of EP tracks that we decided to make as videos. This was the one with the sundown and the cameras blowing over and all that. So there's a lot of track musicians in the audience, and we're going to have a bit of a session afterwards. So we're really looking forward to that. So this is a tune that most of you know. It's called Farewell to Wally Range. It's a slip jig, but we're going to play it partially in 4/4 to make things complicated. And we're going to go back and forth between those two time signatures. And also, during that time, Grace is going to sing a song called The Blacksmith. So there's a lot going on for this one.
A blacksmith courted me 9 months better. He fairly won my heart, wrote me a letter. With his hammer in his hands, he was quite clever. And if I was with my love, I'd live forever. Where's my love gone, with cheeks like roses, and his good black billy cock gone, grown round with roses? I fear the scorching sun will shine and burn his beauty, and if I was with my love, I would do my duty. Strange news has come to town, strange news is carried. Strange news flies up and down, my love is married. I wish them both much joy, although they cannot hear me, and may God reward them well for the sighting of me. Do you remember when you lay beside me?
So we've just got a couple more sets left for you, and then do a session. We have some merch. So there's a CD that Grace made last year when she was 17. No, sorry, I keep making that joke. With a great bouzouki player, and there's also one that the two of us are on with two other musicians, Huey Kennedy, fantastic button box player. That's called the Southwest Ramblers. We're working on the old EP. We got one more track done tonight, so that was brilliant. So yeah, we're gonna do this one, Scatter the Mud, in C minor. going to finish off with this next tune. If you're wondering what the stickers and the pins are, so myself and Grace made intimate friends with someone we called Nikki, who's actually ChatGPT. We just didn't want to reference her by name, but we were through the whole P3 visa process. I'm not sure what the pronouns they use are, was helping us with the visa process, and we were like, what kind of merch could we have? And the first thing it said was, well, you should get pens and stickers that say, Grace and Jason ruined trad for me. So that's what we went with. We wouldn't take it personally. So we're going to leave you with this one. Thank you so much to the Cobblestones for having us. Woo! And a special shout out to Claire for helping us on the door. Woo! Thank you! Okay, so we'll play this and we'll get stuck into a few tunes. This is Grace Broadhead on the fiddle.
And Jason Turk on the chord piano and keyboard and one chorus.